So I was just idling, picking something up from my mom's, and I heard a sizzling from the front. I get off some of my breaks during school, so I was on my lunch break where I come home, and that's when it started. I was thinking I probably just popped a coolant line because I've done that before, but no. My cap was spitting, steaming, it was going crazy. So I was like, okay, shoot, my temp looked fine at the time, so I took my stepdad's cap. I took this from his 2014 5.0, and they're the same, they just look a little different because I thought I had a bad cap. But nope, I'm driving with the cap that I know is good on. I'm in the center of town, and I start steaming, I'm like, ah shit, it wasn't the cap. Now I'm looking at my temps, waiting for the light to turn green, and that was about maybe 3/4 of the way to H. It's like, crap, I don't want to stop. I'm first in line at a light. I gotta find a parking spot. Found a spot, I parked it, I turned it off immediately. I didn't even see what was wrong with it. So then, I came to the conclusion that the cap was perfectly fine, but I was just simply overheating for some reason because, heat expands, which pressure builds up, and it surpassed 16 psi, so it started steaming out the cap. So, I went through things that could possibly be head gaskets, which, I'm like, there's no way, water pump, and thermostat. It's like, I just replaced the water pump, so I'm sure it's not that. Let me try my luck with the thermostat. My lovely aunt came in clutch. She drove me to O'Reilly's, where I got some distilled water, because that's what I have for my coolant right now, because it works. I stopped by my mom's to get tools, because I was stranded in the center of town. So I got the thermostat from O'Reilly's, cost me like 16 bucks, wasn't much at all. All I needed was these channel locks to get the one radiator hose off, some sockets I just took off them because I didn't know it was a 10, just like I thought. Got my 3/8, and an extension just in case. I obviously wanted to fix this because I ain't no pussy calling for a tow truck. Sure enough, I fixed it on the spot. That's where the thermostat goes. And sure enough, the old one was all gunked up, so I was like, well, this is probably the problem. Sure enough, it was. I drove home basically as soon as I could to my dad's here, and I let it idle. I let it idle up to temp. It stayed there, which is already a good sign. And then I just drove like an absolute maniac, making sure I actually fixed the problem. And it's good. At the end of the day, don't call a tow truck and just be a man. So, I fixed my car and I got out of my last period English class, so I take that as a win.